Right. So you touched in another thing that I wanted to ask, which is like, today myself I build some agents and I use Arcade, of course, but I often get people asking, okay, so if I build with Arcade today, I know I can release and start like getting users and stuff, but if I wanted to move to MCP tomorrow, do I need to rewrite everything? What do I need to do to, I guess, move to a full MCP implementation?
Yeah, that's a great question. So one of the ways that lately I've been kind of hearing and thinking about this is the tools that you want to use or have in an ecosystem like Arcade, or maybe you're building your own tools, maybe. These tools do sort of deterministic things. You know, they call the Google API to list your email or list your draft emails and send a particular one that you referred to by subject or something like that. There's a very like particular deterministic order that we're all very familiar with from decades of computer programming. And then there's what the LLM does, which is very non-deterministic, right? So Arcade is sort of the glue between those two things and how those can interact. So we have this like non-deterministic LLM, we have these deterministic tools, we need to connect them together. MCP does that as well, which is great. And so there's lots of ways that you can do this. That MCP is not the only protocol out there that does this either. And one of the goals of Arcade is to be able to do that in a sort of protocol agnostic way. Of course, we're going to lean into MCP. We're going to like put this effort in to try to make MCP better. We'll do that as well for any other protocols that kind of gain traction as we go forward as well. And yeah, one of the goals of Arcade here is like we don't want you ever to feel like locked in to a particular protocol or even like a vendor like us necessarily. Arcade will speak MCP to that like non-deterministic side, which might be your agent or it might be the LLM or whatever it is. And we can also speak MCP out the other way to your tools or other MCP servers that you want to connect to Arcade. It's really Arcade really is like that middleware that can do that gluing and that transformation and that logic to connect those things together. So short answer, no, you will not be locked into Arcade. You will not even be locked into MCP. You will not be locked into Arcade's protocols or SDKs or APIs, etc. You can kind of rip and replace as you see fit if that's how you want to do it.